I'm back. All right. So, Mark Scharenbroich has built his professional public speaking career by working in both business and education. A native Minnesotan, Mark wrote and performed with a comedy troupe early in his career. When the group disbanded, he combined his comedy training with motivational speaking. As he became more recognized for public speaking, Mark was featured in a film called The Greatest Days of Your Life So Far, which was seen by over 1 million viewers worldwide. It earned from the Golden Apple and Silver Green Screen Film Awards. He has been inducted into National Speakers Association's Hall of Fame and was also awarded an Emmy for an ABC TV special. Pretty cool guy. Mark has been speaking at Senior Day events in White Bear Lake since 1985, but we, the class of 2015, will be the last White Bear Lake class that gets to enjoy his message. So, please welcome Mark Scharenbroich.
Well done, Edward. Nice job. Good, Casey. That was so good. Oh, Anita, that was so sweet. Thank you, dear. Yeah, that was great. That was great. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior class officers, President Anita and company, one more time, to your class officers. Great. Good morning. This is my absolute favorite part of the whole presentation. Really. Why? I get to come up here and look at you. You sit out there and look at me. You're kind of thinking, what is this? Is this gonna be about like drugs and alcohol and stuff? Because if it is, it's too late, okay? Is this going to be about like motivation and inspiration? Are you here to pump us up? No, I'm just Mark, a fellow Minnesotan, here to say good morning. How you doing? And I'm so excited to be with you. June 5th, Aldrich. Gosh, it reminds me of Helen McCall. I'm a graduate of St. Cloud Tech High School, home of the Fighting Tigers. And I remember sitting in my cap and gown graduation night, and unlike your superintendent, Dr. Michael Lovett, who's in the room today. By the way, not many superintendents go to everything that involves students. Yours is here today. Dr. Lovett, it's so good to have you in the room. But you actually know who your superintendent was. We didn't. We had no idea. First time we ever saw our superintendent was graduation night. And he stood in front of us. He's very old. He stood in front of us on every. And I remember his graduation talk to us. I remember him saying, graduating seniors, parents, faculty, honored guests. The high school years are the greatest days of your life. I'd like to repeat that. I remember sitting there going, yeah, it's been a fun run, but hey, Bronco, if this is as good as it's ever going to get, it's a long road home. I love the high school years. I love your time at White Bear, North and South Campus. I love this time in your life. I love my high school years, but I would never go back. Never, ever, ever go back. I'll put it in a box and put it back up on the shelf. I love it. But I will suffer through midlife anytime before I'd have to go through high school again. Why? Because it's absolutely amazing, but it's absolutely terrible. But the one thing that's really good about it is I don't think there's any other time that's filled with as much growth and change as the last 4 years for you. When I speak at high schools, which I used to do and I don't do anymore, but I'd always loved, if you get it like grade, I know you're 2 different campuses, but if you have a gym full of grades 9 through 12, it's really fun. Because you ask, where are the freshmen, where are the sophomores, where are the juniors, where are the seniors? And the way they answer says everything. Why? Because when you say, where are the freshmen, they always go like this. Is that us? Shut up, Todd. By the time you get to the seniors, you ask for the seniors. You get this. We're right here. Can't you see us, big boy? Isn't it obvious? We are beautiful. And you are too. Sophomores always sit back saying, I'm so happy I'm not a freshman anymore. And to tell you the truth, I love juniors. Why? Because juniors to me, no matter where I go, are like a bunch of people going through a midlife crisis together. God, your junior year, you're just sitting back going, I'm here, but I don't know why. At what other time in your life do you see so much growth, so much change? If you remember when you were a freshman, walking circles around the North Campus, where do I go? Where's my locker? Where's the bathroom? Can I have a pants on? Do you remember when you were a freshman and you looked up at the seniors at the South Campus, right? You remember the seniors at the time. Do you remember their names? Remember how old they looked to you when you were a freshman? 27, 28? They had their own minivans. And yet, this year, when you walked in as a senior, you looked at the incoming freshmen, they looked to be about what, 7, 8 years old? Hi, honey, can I get you a Teletubby or something? And you're look, a puppet. At what other time, at what other 4-year time period in your life do you see so much growth, so much change in such a short period of time? And sometimes seniors in my classes say, I disagree, speaker guy. I think there's some change now. I think there's more change when you're little. We had a class called Family Living, Consumer Sciences. It's pretty good. We made a cake. Shut up, Todd. And our teacher, she's talking about the very first 2 years of life, that there's huge change then, because like when you're little, think about it, man. You learn more the first 2 years than you ever do 2 years later, because when you're little, you learn how to sit up and roll over, which is still hard sometimes. You learn a language, that's cool. You learn how to use sophisticated kitchen utensils. Point well taken. I'll give that to you. That's a lot of change. That's amazing change. Incredible change that you were taught. We taught you. Your elders taught you. Even the basics. Here's a fork, honey. Oh. How about middle school, Marky Boy? If you're talking total change and transformation, aren't you talking middle school? Because let's face it. The body, the body I walked in 6th grade with, changed something different by the end of 8th grade. Point well taken. That was a lot of change. That was amazing change you had nothing to do with. That was a serious hormone ride at Como Park, whether you bought an all-day pass or not. I'm changing. I changed. High school time. Freshman, sophomore, junior time. The time between now and June 5th. Why is this a significant time in your life? Why do we look at the high school years as the greatest days so far? Well, I think it's because for the very first time, and I hope you found it, for the very first time you got to choose. For the person that walked into White Bear as a freshman, go Bears, to the one that's going to make the walk on June 5th in their cap and gown in Aldrich, your look, your music, your friends. What's right, what's wrong? What you're good at, what you're giving up on. Whether you respect people that are different from you or only the people that sit with you at your table. Whether you made decent time during your high school years or if you're waiting for adulthood to bring meaning and purpose. I love this time because for the very first time you get to define who you are. And I think that's significant. I think that's the best thing about high school. To figure out who you are, what's important, and what's next. If I were to offer any, a lot of you get advice now, man. Everybody gives you advice. I thought Michael, who came in the Hall of Fame, gave you great advice. I wish I had listened to him when I wish he was around when I was there. Go the distance, go far. Because I went to Iowa once, but that was about it. Think deeper. Yeah. Should I get a Big Mac? Or, my advice to you would be eat bacon. I would eat bacon. That's my only advice. If I were at your age, eat as much bacon as you can. Because seriously, when you get older, you can't have bacon anymore. That's my best advice. And beyond that, I give you two other things. Between now and June 5th, just remember to live freely and to love a lot. Hey, Mom, I'm home. Hi, honey, how's your senior day? How's Valley Far? Did you throw up again? It was a good day. What happened? I went to the prom center and they gave us breakfast, but we could only have 2 pieces of bacon, which I thought was way not enough. But the staff was nice. And a guy got a Hall of Fame. He's a great musician. And we had a speaker guy. Oh, that's nice. What did he talk about? Oh, to live and to love. Oh, that's nice. Was he any good? He's kind of lame, but at least he knew he was lame, because most of those guys are lame, but they don't know they're lame, but he knew he was lame, so I think that's kind of healthy. I like you. You laugh at stuff I throw on the show to entertain myself. Let's do the live one first. What's that mean? It means live. It means bring with you a bit of the spark that you had back in first grade. I love seniors. No, I really like seniors in September and October, seniors in high school. I really like you in September and October. But I adore you in April and May. Why? Because that's when you don't care anymore. Hey, Mark, I didn't care in September. Does that mean I was advanced? Why, yes. Yes, it does. Now, I'm not talking academics. 96% of you will make the walk on graduation night. White Bear is a powerhouse school academically. I mean, the credits you earn in college, credits you earn in high school, the AP classes, academics, athletics, the arts, you're amazing. What I'm saying, don't care. What I'm talking about is, what I love about seniors in the springtime is you stop caring about stuff that in middle school was very important. Who fits in, who doesn't fit in, what she says, what they did, what they wore, what they listened to, what they think. You finally starting to let go of all that drama, and you make some strong connections with people the last couple of months together. I just watch first graders. God, before you graduate, make a pilgrimage back to your elementary school if you can, if you're in the area. Go say hi to your teachers again, because they're so adorable and they'll hug you and they're cute. And watch first graders, because no matter where you go right now, it hasn't changed. All first graders right now, first day of school, last day of school, they're doing the same thing. Same thing you did, same thing I did. What? Their arms are like this. Every kid, every question, every day. Do you remember? Do you remember how much your arms used to hurt back then? You had to hold them up like this, right? And the funny thing is, these kids, they don't know the questions. They don't know the answers. They're not sure of anything. All they know is they want to play. They want to be a... How'd you do that? Call on, please. And the teacher... Please. And the teacher's like, yes, Mark, what's the answer? Oh! Dinosaurs? Yep, dinosaurs. Big, huge dinosaurs. And there are a lot of them, you know. Then all the dinosaurs died. Because they smoked. Because there's too much tar and nicotine inside cigarettes. Because cigarette executives put stuff inside cigarettes to get people addicted so they could line their pockets full of money on an annual basis. And I like consumerism and stuff and capitalism, but these are capitalistic pigs because they line their pockets full of money on people's ills. And there's so much tar in that it's spilled out, and it formed tar pits all over. The big dinosaurs, like a stegosaurus, that's my favorite in Jurassic Park. They said, "Hi, I'm a stegosaurus. What's that?" "I'm stuck in a tar pit," and they died. Dinosaurs. And the teacher in first grade looked at us and said, "Oh, honey, we're talking about numbers today. But bless your little heart for trying. Here's a star. Thank you so much." And it was, what's that word again? Fun? Was fun a place or a choice? Is fun an age or a choice? Is it possible that fun can be a choice? It's not what you drive, what you own, the title you carry. Is it possible that happiness is a choice? It was back then, which means it can be again. Until you sat back down. Because as soon as you sat back down in first grade, that's when the boys in the back row went to work. Mark is dumb. And zoom, that one got us. Direct hit right to the heart. Because all of a sudden kids are laughing at us just for being us. Kids are laughing at us because we're excited about life. Not embarrassed to show it yet, pardon me. Kids are laughing at us because we're different than what they are. And God forbid in high school if you play different. Because if you play different, they'll go after you. They always will. And the sad thing isn't the laughter. You've all heard that over the past 12 years. The sad thing is when little kids go, "Time, I get it. How other people see me should be how I should see myself. What other people think about me should be what I should think about myself." It's one thing to be aware of how you look. That's only natural. But it's a completely different issue to let how you're seen control how you see. Because if you do, you compromise, you play small. You lose a spark. Watch us. Third grade? Seventh grade? Sophomore year? Junior year? Oh, you turn into a springtime senior. It's the way am I putting my hand up in there. I've been playing this game for a while, and I haven't seen a star in a long time. And even you, a white bear, my God, you're going to UCLA. You're physics people. You're incredible at what you do. You're incredibly bright. Yet how many times just this year, when a teacher asked a question as a confident senior, first thing you did was look at the top of your desk, because you know if you maintain eye contact with a teacher, you might get called on. So I think that right now is the last time you look at the top of another desk. So I think that right now is the last time you look over your shoulder to see what they think before you do. Because now is the time you define who you are, what you value, who your close friends are, and how to make the last couple of days count. I love when seniors are, I used to speak at graduations all the time. And I love when seniors are getting lined up. June 5th, you're getting lined up, alphabetical order and stuff, and you're being your cap and gown, be excited and stuff. And it's so much fun. I ask seniors, hey, what are you looking forward to? What's the best moment of graduation? What's the big moment? Most say, going across stage, getting my diploma. Looking forward to that. Hearing my name. It's a good moment. It's not the best moment. Why? Watch each other, because half of you will forget what I'm talking about right now. You can't remember what bus you're supposed to get on to get to the park. And watch seniors. Why? Because you can read their lips before they go up the stairs. Why? They're all saying the same prayer to different gods. Oh, God, don't trip. Jesus, don't trip. Come on, Buddha. Little help here, Buddha. Help me out here. Yes, thank you, Jesus. All right. Okay. Now, I think the best moment on June 5th is when the last speech is delivered, the last diploma is passed out, Dr. Lovett shakes your hand. I think the best moment is that people are walking out of Aldrich. You always see an amazing amount of hugging. You see seniors hugging other seniors that for whatever reason they stop saying hello to in the hallways. Because finally the music you listen to, the play you're in, the sport you play, finally it's just a class of White Bear 2015 together. Don't wait for the last 15 seconds to make a connection. Don't wait to stop up to somebody and say hello that you haven't said hello to for a while. Thanks to somebody that deserves it. Or I'm sorry to those you've hurt along the way. Number one, live freely. Recapture that spark. It's what made you amazing right out of the chute. Lesson two, love a lot. What's that mean? It means be nice. You have so much value. You in this room are so much better than we, your parents, ever were. Really, I thought we were worse. No. You're brighter. You're much brighter. You're so much smarter than we ever were. You're better athletes. You're breaking all of our records. You're better performers on stage or in speech. Anita, you went to stage speech. You're incredible. You're so much better performers. When we had talent shows back in high school, we had like 8 acts, and one girl was good, and even she wasn't that good. And yet when you step up the stage, it's like Broadway comes to White Bear. We had Earth Day, yay, you have Earth Lifetime. You're so much more accepting of people who are different. We didn't even have wheelchair access. If I look at White Bear now and see all the different faces from different parts of the world in this room, it's so much of a better mix than we ever had. My God, at Tech High School, our diversity was an exchange student. And she was from Sweden. It didn't work out. Really, which is a funny line when you think about it. And you're better looking than we were. Seriously, go home, find your parents' yearbook. The proof is there. You're absolutely gorgeous. And so when I say love a lot, what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that in this world that you make sure that you give value to people instead of take it away. When I say value, what I'm talking about is the type of thing you see in the eyes of babies. Watch babies, bambinos, bebés, niños, kinders, jutskas, mi'as, babies. Watch them when they look in mirrors, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All babies look in mirrors. When you're a baby, you look in the mirror all the time. Funny thing was, you didn't know it was you. No, I'm dead serious. You thought it was a screensaver or a plant or something. But you looked in the mirror. And then, 6 months, that's when it happens. That's when the Great Spirit tapped you on the shoulder and said, yo, that's you. I know that because I've seen it 3 times in the eyes of our children. Here, imitation. This is the mirror. This is you. I promise you, this is exactly what you did. Whoa. Say you? You, me? Are we? Is this? I mean, wow! I thought you were a plant! Your eyes got big. You smiled. You liked what you saw. Unconditional love, unconditional acceptance. Look at you. You're perfect. Don't change a thing. Every day was a good hair day. Your hips were magnificent. Not too tall, not too short, not too wide, not too thin. Not too straight, not too gay. You were perfect. And you looked in the mirror, and you know what you did? It was beautiful. You leaned forward, touched the mirror, and gave your reflection a big kiss. Because all babies kiss mirrors. A lot of us who woke up for our senior day today, walked into the bathroom, turned on the light, looked in the mirror and went, ooh. You better go back to bed. You're not done cooking yet. What happened? What happened? That little kid used to look in the mirror and really like what they saw. And the kid who looks in the mirror not only sees what's wrong, what's missing, what's not good enough. What happened to the kid in first grade who had their hand up like this, was excited to learn and play? And the one now that just sits in the chair waiting for the end of the day so they can graduate and go sit in some other chair and wait for the end of the day so they can work some job for their whole life and then retire and go sit into a chair for the rest of the day. God, there's more to life than that. What happened to the kid who was so kind to someone who was different simply because they were different? And the one now that attacks people only because they're different. The answer to that question is, I don't know. They didn't teach us that at St. Cloud State. So here's what I know. To take Michael's advice and to go farther, both emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually, I would say make sure that on your journey you're sharing versus comparing. I promise you a good ride. What's that mean? Share means share. Share versus compare. Share means keep your hand up in the air and share your ideas. Share means the next week or two, pick up a piece of paper in the hallways you didn't throw down. Why? Because it's your house. Share means go up to somebody you haven't said hello to for a long time and connect with them. Share means say thanks to a teacher. Share means you have a gift. When you share that gift with us, amazing things happen. Look what's happened just this past year at White Bear. I mean, your theater program is absolutely amazing. Whether it was the Addams Family in the fall or Alice in Wonderland this spring, incredible productions, stand ovations, amazing. The choir went to New York and sang this year to incredible performances. The Spanish team went to Spain because that's where you can speak Spanish, and it's amazing. And Debate and Forensics, we were talking to teams that went on to state performances, absolutely incredible. I mean, the cans of food. You guys had like 20,000 pounds of food, which is the best you've ever done. National Honor Society took blood away from you, which I thought was incredible. Pints and pints of blood that went to other people, and that's really sweet. Athletically, it's been a huge year. Cheerleaders, second in the nation. Second in the nation. How great is that? Lacrosse teams for men and women. I mean, top in the conference, best of the conference. Went to state this year. Basketball team went to state. Wrestling sent people to state. Cross country, guys, cross country. Where are my cross country runners? I love. What's your first name? My name is Jeff. Jeff. I love cross country. I think it's a beautiful, poetic sport. I played football, but I love cross country runners. Jeff or Jeff? No, Jeff. Yeah. I love cross. The only bad thing about it, don't take this personal. Jeff. Yeah. The only thing bad about cross country is it's a tough sport for spectators. I went with my buddy, his daughter ran. Our kids went to Hopkins, and his daughter ran at Hopkins. She was really good. And he said, let's go watch my daughter run cross country. I said, okay. I've been to games, football games, basketball games, hockey. I'll go. And all the girls lined up, and somebody went, go! And they all ran away. I said, where'd they go? He said, it's cross country. They run away. I see that. What are we supposed to do now? He said, wait for him to come back. So we did. And they came back and we went, yay, Jeff. Athletics, academics, the arts, cars, music, travel, thought, debate. You all have gifts. Be good at something. Share your talents with the world. As your Hall of Fame Michael did with his incredible gift of music, you all have a gift. Find out what it is. You don't have to be good at everything. Just be really good at something. Share. Compare. What's that mean? Compare means walking in the cafeteria and the campus every day, looking around all the tables and going, well, maybe I'm not as good as that, but at least I'm better than that. Because the moment you pull out a scale on a Friday morning and try to determine your value by what you know, don't know, have, don't have, look like, don't look like, hate to break your bubble, but you're playing a game you can't win. Why? Because you'll never be tall enough, cute enough, smart enough, rich enough, because somebody else will always have a bigger boat. Example. First grade, Holy Spirit school. Went to a Catholic school in St. Cloud, because St. Cloud, very Catholic. Even the Lutherans are Catholic in St. Cloud. I'm in my desk, and Sister Olivia is up front, our first grade teacher. It's right after lunch. Things have gone really well up to this point. Sister looked at us and said, children, it's time to color. It's time to color for Jesus. I love to color. I love to color for Jesus. I reached inside my school supply baggie. Remember your school supply baggie? I pulled out a box of 5 jumbo crayons. Never been used by another human being. I always had older brothers and sisters' junk drawer crayons. All gnarly and used up. That's the first time I had crayons, never been used by another. I lined those 5 up in front of me, thinking to myself, come on, sister. Let's color. Little girl sitting next to me was really nice. Plus she was cute. There were possibilities. She reached inside her little Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, Kate Spade attaché case. Crayola, super duper deluxe. She had 9,000 crayons. She had a sharpener. She had a sharpener in the back of the box. It was solar powered. She was way ahead of her time. It had a Hemi. It said on the box, it has a Hemi. I don't even know what a Hemi is. It had a Hemi. She was excited about her crayons, and she should have been. Come on, if something good happens to one of your friends, be happy for them. Wow, you won that $6,000 scholarship? That is so cool. Congratulations. Yay. Wow, your parents got you a car for graduation? I got $10. That's great. I'm happy for you. Wow, you're going to university? You get accepted to UCLA? That's amazing, kiddo. Congratulations. Wow, you got to lead the play. I'll be there opening night. Wow, you were born beautiful. I'm happy for you. Wow, you're in cross country. You run away and then come back. That's courageous. That's good. When something good happens to a friend of yours and you feel bad or jealous, there's something missing. Be happy for people. God, that's great. So this little girl looked at me and she said, guess what? I have 17 different shades of orange. I don't even have orange. Instead of being happy for her and sharing, cool. Can I try one? Copper. Yes. Not compared. When you compare, you count. When you count, you notice you might have less. When you start to think you have less, you start to think, well, that's maybe because I deserve less and they deserve more. And they're worth more and I'm worth less. And if I look like that, if I had what they had, if I was going where they're going, then I could do something. But I don't, so I won't. And I'm stuck with this and life's not fair. Don't do that to yourselves. Why? Because you're worth more than that. Besides that, no matter how many crayons you think you might have, Bill Gates will always have more. And if he doesn't, Zuckerberg will. And if he doesn't, Oprah will. So what's the answer? Well, let's try this. Instead of it being your senior brunch, if I was your grad speaker on June 5th at Aldrich, my grad talk for you would last about 30 seconds. And it'll go a little something like this. It's so fun to say that. White Bear class of 2015. What an amazing group of people you are. Seriously. You're going to be okay. My advice to you, if you want to enjoy the ride, is simple. Stop counting crayons. Just draw pictures. Good luck. And eat bacon. Life is about making memories, not regrets. Life is about making memories, not regrets, which means do it. Take the action. Say the words. Meet the people. Don't hold back. The only things you will regret in this world are opportunities you never grabbed. Be engaged with life. So to demonstrate that, I have something to wrap today up with. What? A song that I created back in 1984 for the seniors of White Bear to celebrate who you are. I wrote this myself. Let me show it to you. I'll teach it to you. I'm going to divide you in half. This is one side over here. That's the other side over there. Those of you that are in the middle that are confused, it's okay. Let it go. It doesn't matter anymore. This side over here, when I point at you, you go, boomba. Good deep voice, boomba. Ready? Boomba. Well played. This side, when I point at you, you go, hey! Hey! Oh, they got an easy one. That's not fair. Of course it's not fair. Life's not fair. Wake up, Todd. We're going to go back and forth, back with a boomba hey, boomba hey, boomba hey, hey, boomba hey. Towards the end, I'm going to go like this. Like this. That's your signal to go boomba. You go hey, boomba hey, boomba hey, boomba hey. At that point, I'm going to drop my hand. You stop. Look around the room nervously, saying to yourself, am I really doing this? At that point, when it's real quiet, I'm going to go like this. I have you now, Obi-Wan. I'm sorry. It's just guys and microphones, we can't help it. It's just how we are. Yes? All right, so when I go like that, that's when it's called, in my business, it's called the big finish. You need the big finish. So I go like this, we all will cheer together. Now this is multiple choice. We can either go, White Bear! Which is the name of your school, for those of you that... Or, what bus am I on? And, or we can go, go Bears! Your mascot. Or we can go together, seniors, which you've earned the right to call yourselves, seniors. Think about it. Let's vote. How many say we should go, White Bear? 2, the mayor's kids. Nice to see you. How are you? Say hi to your mom or dad. How many say we should go, go Bears? Quite a few. How many say we should go, seniors? Hey, go Bears wins. You want it, wow, that would shock me. I'd bet $1 on seniors. You want to do Bears or Go Bears? From Fargo, the movie that made it famous, Go Bears. All right, first time, then you go, Go Bears. Second time you go, Go Bears. And the third time you go, Go. Yes, what is it? Why are we doing this song? Because it's fun. And life should have some fun along the way. That's what today is about, the celebration of Class 2015. Because you be a boomba hey, you can keep your hand up in the air all the way to the end of the classroom. Be a boomba hey, you can go up to people that had incredible things happen in the high school years and say, congratulations, nice job. Be a boom, ba hey. You go up to people you want to go up to and just look at them. God, you haven't talked to them forever. You went to kindergarten with them. Look at them and go, boomba. No, go, hey. Be a boom, ba hey. You can go all the rides at Valley Fair and have fun just like you did when you were 5 years old. Be a boom, ba hey. You can walk up to teachers and say thanks. When's the last time you walked up to Mr. Wald, your principal, or Bob Hannigan, or your teachers in the classrooms or custodians, looked them in the eyes and said, this has been an incredibly significant learning event for us. Thank you. You light up our lives. One of the greatest gifts you can give to your teachers are the words thanks. It was an amazing thing about graduation. I'm not sure why it is. You graduate from high school, and then you, in the mail, and from people, they give you envelopes. And you open up, it has a little card, like Snoopy with the grad thing on going, graduation. And you open up, and there's money. There's money inside. And you go, I won again. And then you get money, and then you take the money and you put it in a box. And then you write thank you notes. Because if you don't write a thank you note, when you get married, they won't give you a toaster. Because you never said thank you for the graduation money, so I'm not going to give you a toaster. Make sure you write the thank you notes within 2 weeks. And don't just put, hey, thanks a lot, I'll use this for school. Take some time. Write 2 or 3 extra sentences about them. And then go to Mystic Lake and double it. and eat bacon. However, before you write one thank you note to one person that gave you money, I want you to take 3 thank you notes and write one to an elementary teacher at White Bear, a middle school teacher at White Bear, and a high school teacher at White Bear, or a cook, a custodian, an administrator, and just write them a thank you note. Just put the name of the school and the name of the person, bring it to the office, and Mr. Wald will make sure it gets to them. Because they'll read your thank you note, their eyes will fill with tears, they'll put it on the refrigerator with little magnetic bananas, and it will stay there forever. One of the greatest things you can do to other people is to say thanks. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Hannigan for giving me the opportunity to speak to White Bear seniors. You've done an incredible job for them, Bob. Thank you for giving your heart to so many hearts here. Mr. Bob Hannigan. Thank you, Bob. And I don't know how White Bear got so lucky, but to have a Tim Wald as your principal and Dr. Michael Levitt as your superintendent, you have the best leadership of any school district in the state of Minnesota. To Tim Wald and to Dr. Levitt, thank you so much for the great support of this school. Oh, also, she's never been here before, but I'm married to Susan. Susan is without question the most beautiful woman that ever said hello back. I said hello a lot on the college campus of St. Cloud State during my 5-year tenure. I said hello a lot, but they just kept walking. Susan paused and said, excuse me? I said, oh, I'm going to marry this one. And I did. And that was as of June, you're going to graduate June 5th. June 4th will be our 38th wedding anniversary. And so, Susie's here today, and she's in the back of the room. I'd ask my bride, Susie, to please stand up. So it's been a fun run, but it's time to, as Letterman did, time to call it quit, because I hate to be up on the stage and have you roll your eyes and just send text messages to each other and look at each other's phones like you guys are doing. And I'm afraid that whole group will do that in time. And I don't want that to happen. So 2015 is a great time to say to the White Bear schools, to the seniors, thanks for the fun run. And I'm so happy to end with you. You've been amazing. Thanks for being so kind to me. Time for our song, and then we are on the buses to Valley Fair. Wait there. I'll be right back. Just a sec. Wait there. Oh, look, it's a puppet. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the White Bear class of 2015. The all-class choir singing the famous hit song, Boomba, hey? Go Bears. Composed and directed by Mr. Mark Scharenbroich. Sponsored by the letter C. And spam. Spam. It's the other meat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome guest conductor, Mr. Mark Scharenbroich. Applause. Thank you, White Bear. It's been a great run. God bless you. Thanks so much. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you.